Okay, today we're going to be talking about how to draw a Bohr model. So our Bohr model, I've already gone ahead and drawn this out here for you. The part that's circled in pink is representing our nucleus. And in our nucleus goes our protons and our neutrons. Before we get started, I wanted to go ahead and let you know how the electron cloud works. Here I have 3 electron rings drawn. The first is here, closest to the nucleus, the second, then the third. When we are drawing Bohr models, we're going to be following the octet rule. An octet, if you can hear the first part of the word, the OCT, oct, means 8. So we are following the rule of 8 when we're talking about our electron rings. So this first ring, to become full, only requires 2 electrons. Then we start following our octet rule. To fill up this ring, we're going to have to put 8 electrons in it. And to fill up the final ring, another 8. Now, as we start building our Bohr models, our protons and our neutrons will go here in the center, and our electrons will go on these rings. If I were to show you an atom that has 2 protons, 2 electrons, because remember, these 2 always have the same number, and it just so happens we also have 2 neutrons. When we're building this Bohr model, in the center we're going to have to put our 2 protons. And we're going to have to put our 2 neutrons. And then out here on the outside rings, we're going to have to put 2 electrons. So we would have 1 electron here, and we would have another electron on that first ring. Now that we have 2 electrons on that first ring, this ring is full. If we were to do another atom that has 3 protons, 3 electrons, and we can mix up the neutrons and we'll say 4 neutrons, then we're going to have to draw our atom. Here in the center, remember in this pink circle here, we're going to put our protons and our neutrons. When we're drawing a proton, we represent a proton with 1 plus sign. So that would be 1 proton. But this element, or this atom, has 3 protons. So we need to put 3 plus signs here in the center in our nucleus. In our nucleus, we also need to put our neutrons. And you can see here, we have 4 neutrons. To represent a neutron, we just do a 0, because neutrons have a 0 charge, or a neutral charge. Now, our electrons go on our outer rings into our electron cloud. Remember, our first electron ring can only hold 2 electrons, but we have 3. So what that means is we'll put 2 electrons on this first ring, 1, 2. Now, our third electron is going to have to go to that second ring. Now we have our 3 electrons, 3 protons, and 4 neutrons. This is a Bohr model. Let's try one more. If we had an atom that had 11 protons and 12 neutrons, how would we know how many electrons it has? What if it doesn't tell us? Remember, our proton and our electron always have the same number because we're dealing with neutral atoms. So even if it's not written here, we know it's going to be the same number. So we have 11 electrons. Let's go ahead and draw our model. All right, here in the center, in our pink nucleus, we need to put 11 protons. It's going to be a lot of protons, so make sure you draw small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we need to put 12 neutrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we have 11 electrons. Let's fill up our first shell first. How many can our first shell hold? 2. Now we need to put some in our second shell. Remember, we need 11. So we've already drawn 2, so that means we need 9 more. But our second shell can only hold 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 on the second shell, 2 on the first shell, that equals 10. But we need 11. So what should we do? We need to add our third ring. We had 10 total between our first and our second ring, so we only need 1 electron out here in that third ring. This is a complete Bohr model with 11 protons, 11 electrons, and 12 neutrons. Next, you'll be doing some practice using this model.